All right, coming up next, second time on stage, our own Victor Stratton. Yeah. Victor, where are you at? How you guys doing? Good. So, those of you that were on our last show know that I lived in Texas for a short while, unfortunately. And while I was there, well, let me backtrack. My dad was an amazing guy. He was in Vietnam. He was in the Army for 22 years, several tours to Vietnam. He was my personal hero throughout all time. And he graduated college, went to the Army, was an amazing father, perfect guy. Anytime Jeopardy was on, Trebek couldn't even answer the question because my dad got it right away. So one day, I was 16 years old, very, very hot, disgusting, humid day in July. I was sitting there hanging out with a buddy of mine, and my dad comes up and he says, I'm going to go, load a U-Haul, and I'm going to go drive it across to La Mesa, near here. And he's like, do you want to come with me? And I was like, that's a long drive. That's really hot. And I have AC. So, no, I think I'm going to pass this time. So, all right, that's fine. So, a couple days later, I got one of my buddies over, and we're upstairs in the game room playing on our computers, playing a game called The Sims. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that game. Very cool. That's what we did. So we're playing The Sims, and my other sister is downstairs, and my mom went to go to the post office. And the phone rings, and I'm sitting there like, AC. I'm not getting that. So my other sister grabs the phone, and it's the sister that lives in La Mesa. And she comes upstairs, and she kind of looks at me, and she says, with, look of craziness in her eyes, she says, Dad got shocked. He's not waking up. So I'm thinking, did you really fall for another one of his pranks? Because that was dumb. Come on. So she just goes into her room and she's on the phone. She comes back out, and this time she has tears in her eyes. And she says, no. Dad got electrocuted. He's in an ambulance. And everything kind of went black as I was trying to figure out this chaos. It seemed like my whole world was just dripping out. And I look up at my screen at my virtual family I'm creating, and so I'm wondering what's going on, and we're like, okay, we need to go find Mom. So we get in the car. I don't really remember the car drive. I know I drove over to the post office. My sister gets out of the car and goes to go in my mom's car. We drive home, and so basically what happened was my dad drove 24 hours, well, I don't know if it was straight, but drove 24 hours out to here in La Mesa by himself. He unloaded the entire U-Haul by himself, and he tried to go fix a light up in the attic by himself, and all I could think of was, why didn't I go with him? And I'm sitting there at thinking about everything that's going on, and all I can think about is I was sitting at home playing The Sims while my dad was by himself the entire time, and I would have given anything to have not deprived my sisters and my mom of my dad. I would have gladly gone up to try and fix that light to not have that happen to my family. And as I said, I was sitting there playing The Sims, making my virtual family instead of being where I should have been. Give it up for Victor Stratton.